gold didn't start out special. At the beginning of the universe, nothing cared about shiny things. There were no markets, no crowns, no wedding rings. Just chaos, radiation, and stars violently dying for no reason anyone would later appreciate. Then, somewhere far away and very rude, two neutron stars collided. Not bumped, not gently merged, collided. The kind of collision where physics drops its clipboard. In that moment, atoms were smashed with so many neutrons so fast that they grew heavy out of pure panic. Gold was born, along with other fancy metals, and then it was flung into space like cosmic shrapnel. Gold didn't ask for this. Gold never asks for anything. Much later, that debris drifted into a young solar system. Some of it became asteroids. Some of those asteroids hit Earth. Early Earth was molten, angry, and extremely unorganized. Gold, being heavy, immediately sank. Straight to the core. The planet basically went, "Ah, yes, mine." So over 99% of Earth's gold disappeared deep underground, never to be seen again. The rest stayed near the surface by accident. Crumbs, leftovers, the geological equivalent of pocket change. Humans would eventually lose their minds over it. Fast forward a few billion years, humans show up. They are fragile, anxious, and constantly inventing problems. They need food, water, shelter, reasonable things. And somehow they notice gold. They notice. It doesn't help them hunt. It doesn't keep them warm. It doesn't stop infections. But it shines and it doesn't change. You can bury gold for thousands of years, dig it back up, and it looks like it just woke up from a nap. Empires collapse. Languages disappear. Paper money bursts into flames. Gold just sits there like, wow, that was dramatic. Humans mistake this calmness for importance. Soon, gold becomes money, then power, then obsession. People cross oceans for it. Start wars over it. Destroy entire landscapes just to isolate a few atoms at a time. Not because gold is rare, but because gold is annoying. Gold is everywhere, in rocks, in rivers, dissolved in oceans, scattered across the crust. Technically, the ocean contains billions of tons of gold. Unfortunately, you'd have to filter the entire ocean to get a ring, which feels inefficient. Gold isn't expensive because it's scarce. It's expensive because it's being difficult on purpose. By now, humans have mined about 200,000 tons of gold total. That's everything. Every crown, every vault, every pirate fantasy. Melt it all down and it fits into a cube about the size of a small apartment building. That's it. One shiny cube representing thousands of years of obsession. Earth, meanwhile, is sitting on vastly more gold. It just put it somewhere humans can't reach without drilling through the planet. The laws of physics and several international treaties. Gold mining continues anyway. Machines grind mountains into dust. Chemicals politely threaten rocks until gold gives up. Entire ecosystems file restraining orders. And through all of this, gold remains unchanged. It doesn't rust, it doesn't react, it doesn't care. Gold isn't impressed by effort. It already survived a neutron star collision. Today, gold still matters. Not because it's useful, but because it doesn't rely on anyone behaving responsibly. Central banks hoard it because gold never crashes, glitches, or says service unavailable. It doesn't care who's in charge. It doesn't care what system you believe in. Gold is what humans cling to when everything else starts acting weird. But the future is coming, and it's awkward. If energy gets cheap enough suddenly, low-grade ores matter, recycling improves, asteroid mining becomes a sentence people say seriously. Some asteroids contain more gold than humans have ever mined in all of history. At that point, gold won't vanish. It'll just have an identity crisis. Because gold was never special, it was just stable. It didn't win. Everything else lost. Civilizations rise, currencies fail. Humans argue loudly. Gold just waits. Still shiny, still silent, still doing absolutely nothing. And somehow, still in charge. If you liked this video, click like and subscribe. Gold doesn't care, but the algorithm definitely does.